What's going on, guys? Let's take a look at another potential swing play here. And why I say potential swing play here is okay, we know the Dow Jones was down 900 points on Friday. We know that the triple Qs were down 300 points on Friday due to these headlines with this new variant and South African restriction to travel starting on Monday to the US, Canada, and I believe the UK. So if the market wants to go ahead and pull in off these all-time highs here and take a little bit of a break, I mean, they could pull into the 20-day, 50-day moving average and still be great. But there is some potential on some other pockets in the market that potentially we can, sort of bottom feed here, play a little bit of a bounce, see if it can confirm this bounce, and maybe make a little money along the way. You can see some of my watch list here that I interchange each and every single day, but majority of the stocks obviously were red. However, some of the stocks were green. Lemonade, DraftKings, Peloton, Roku, and Zoom. So some of these stay-at-home plays that kind of really started to lead the way in that big 2020 rally could potentially lead us out of this. Again, we know that Peloton, just ever since coming off of earnings, just absolutely been destroyed. Big gap down to that 50, what is this? This 55, 57, $58 area. Kind of just been trading a little bit sideways. Did try to have a little bit of a pop here on the 16th of November. Got stuffed at the 10-day moving average and, lost the 5-day moving average. But what I like to see on Friday is that this little gap up that we had this little 2-day bottoming out here at around $41. And then we had this nice little gap up over the 5-day moving average. We did make an attempt to reclaim the 10-day moving average, however, was quickly rejected, but we're sitting over the 5-day. So for me, I'm not going to talk about 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months down the road, because Peloton could have a nice little spike here and then continue to sell off, heading into the spring. What I am looking to do is possibly play a little bounce. And that little bounce that I'm looking to play is going to be if we can hold this $44.78 area here, which is the 5-day moving average, this green line here. If we can hold this area here and use 41.20, this little double bottom that we had here, if we can hold this 41.20, stay above the 5-day moving average, I would be confident to start a little swing on a potential bounce here. First price target is going to be the 20-day moving average at 57, and then getting into this next channel here at around $60. Just think about if this is the case and if it does play out, and if you do sort of take a position down here in the 40s, and this can make a run back up to 57, back up to 60 within the next month to 2 months time, who's better than you? That's a great trade that you put on, even if it does come all the way up to the 50-day moving average at around $77 and then gets rejected and falls back down again. You will have made your money on this trade. You will have taken a fantastic entry down here on a potential bounce. And while the rest of the market is pulling in, you will be making money on a little bit of a ride up. So here are the levels that we want to keep in mind. Absolute stop, meaning that if you do decide to take this as a potential swing play, I am going to be using an absolute stop of around $41. Any close below $41, I'm just going to exit the trade because my idea just got thrown out the window. The longer we can hold the 5-day moving average, and if we can reclaim the 10-day moving average, my bullish thesis will continue to grow stronger. Okay, so what I'm going to be looking to do is, can we confirm this $47.93, $48 range? As soon as we can confirm this $48 range, I'm going to be looking to take a swing trade here. And my first price target is going to be anywhere from $55 to $57. Depending on how many options contracts that I buy here, I'm probably going to scale out 25 to 35% of those options contracts here, kind of see what we do, because I would expect a little bit of consolidation and a little bit of choppiness between this $57 and $60 area. However, if we can get over 61, 62, I would be more than confident that we could start to make this big push up back into the 70s. Overall price target would be anywhere between $73 and $77. Timeline anywhere between 1 and 2 months. And just depending what we do when we get back to the 50-day moving average, that could be a whole different story. Here we can get completely rejected, roll back over, or we can make a good reclaim here, this 50-day moving average, and that's when the real trade would start. But if you can manage to get down in this area and get a good entry and then make these pushes here and pushes here, it would be one hell of a trade. I hope that helps you guys. Guys, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about Peloton. I know that it's been beaten up. I'm not saying it's the greatest company in the world, but I'm saying there might be a little bit of an opportunity here to make a little bit of money depending on the continued headlines with the new variant. And of course, if we lose that $41 area, well, then the hell with Peloton and all bets are off the table. Guys, do me a favor, join me in the Discord, and I'll see you guys all on Monday morning.